In our first video for teaching strategies, I showed you how to create your weekly template. Now, I also, after doing some research and some studying on teaching strategies, I found something that is less time consuming, but it depends on you as a teacher if you'd rather use this format. So, again, go on your teachingstrategies.com and instead of editing your, so you go on to teach, and instead of editing your weekly template, I found something else that I think is easier, but it depends on you. So let's go on. I'm going to click on my September 25th, 26th. So now I have my template here. It's all set up. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all my activities for Monday. And once it's lit up in colors, you're able to delete it. Because sometimes if it's in gray, you won't be able to delete it. So let's say I want to delete it all, right? So now my Monday is completely blank. But like how I showed you in the other video, if you add an activity and it's in your library, you're able to put it in without typing anything. So I click on every single day of the week and I click on custom activity because that I custom made it and it was in my activity library. So first I'm going to start with my workstations that I created. So now my little blurb pops up about what the children do during their workstations, with my objectives included also. And then I would add it to my plan. Right? So now I have my workstations put in for Monday. So now I'm going to go throughout my whole day. So after workstations, I have choice time. So I click on every single day of the week. Then I hit next. I go to my custom activity. I go through and I find my choice time. So here's my choice time. So you have to make sure you label your activities correctly up here because let's say like this one right here, I have 9:15 to 9:25. I have to click on it because I don't remember what I put there. So if you label it as choice time, then you know exactly what that description is. So I have my choice time and then I add it to my plan. And then it pops up right after my workstation. And this one, since I didn't delete any of the pre-programmed templates, it's at the bottom. But I can go through and delete it and then it's fine. So then after choice time, I'm going to add another activity. So I click on every single day of the week. So let's say I forget to click on every single day of the week and I only click on Monday, right? So after choice time, I have good morning. So I find my activity library. I go to good morning. It automatically pops up with my objectives that are already there. But down here, I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I forgot to click on all them. So now I'm going to click on Monday through Friday. And again, you don't have to save it to your library because it's already saved. So I add it to my plan and it's automatically there. So now I'm going to delete the rest of my activities just so you can see that this way of inputting your lessons for the week is a little less time consuming, but you're still able to put in every activity that you need. You just don't have to use these themes or times of day that teaching strategies automatically puts in. So it depends on you if you find this is easier. I personally think it's easier because then I don't have to click on every single little box and input my activities. And then you're able to click on multiple days of the week because it's so time consuming, especially because most of our experiences are the same throughout the day. I mean, some days it might change like your gross motors and your small group, but for the most part, it's pretty much the same. So this makes it a little easier. Okay. So now I clicked on every single one and I want to delete it. So I hit yes. But I left a few. So let's go through and delete those. I don't want to delete that. Okay, so I'm going to delete them. And now I have the start of my day, inputted workstation, and then choice time, and then good morning. And then I can keep adding my activity. So after good morning, I have breakfast. So I hit on every single day of the week. I do custom activity. I go to my activity library and I find my nutrition. Click on nutrition. It pops up what we do during the day and I add it to my plan. And then it automatically pops up. So this makes it a little bit easier because then you don't have to go through clicking on each one and it's already automatically saved. So I wanted to show you what I mean by like having to go and click through. So this is my September 17th through the 22nd. So let's say for read aloud, I'm reading the same book every day, right? So I hit read aloud, I go to next, and I type in that I'm reading David Goes to School. So I type in David Goes to School, and I type what he does and what the book is about, and I save it to my library. But you see, under save to my library, I'm not able to pick every single day of the week, like I'm able to if I input the activities and don't have a template. So I add to plan, but then I have to go through each day separately. So it takes a little bit longer. So again, it depends on you as a person. But for me, I found that easier. So I wanted to share that with everyone because I don't think everyone knew that you can do that. So I'll show you one more time. So instead of clicking on the activity in the colored box like you would if you had your template, you just add activity. You do your different days. Then you hit next. Then you custom activity. And then you choose it. So mine would be Smartboard. So I'd click on Smartboard. And even if like on Friday or not, I'm not doing Smartboard, I just check it off. I just uncheck it and then it doesn't pop up on Friday because in your weekly template, you're not able to check multiple days. So it makes it a little bit more time consuming. So now I have Smartboard for every single day except for Friday. And you don't have to worry about saving it and it makes it easier. And that's it. So now you have two different ways of creating your weekly lessons, and it depends on you. So I would play around with both of them and see which ones best fit your needs best.